Myoho Renge Kyo. Namo Myoho Renge Kyo, Namo Myoho Renge Kyo, Namo Myoho Renge Kyo. Hi, friends. How are you? Today, I hope you're in good health, and thank you for being here, for your support of this channel. Oh, one thing I wanted to ask of you, if you would, please. So many things to stay aware of. As you're probably aware by now, I've been demonetizing all of my videos on this channel. In my opinion, the commercial advertisement engines and YouTube have just gotten totally out of hand, and it's too much of a distraction. You're here to get information to increase your confidence and resolve in your practice of Buddhism, and you don't need to be interrupted every 10 seconds with endless commercials. It's insane. That's why YouTube was the alternative. Now it's become the disease. So I thought by demonetizing everything, I would slow that down. But then it occurred to me, I don't watch my own videos all the time. Just because I demonetize just means that I don't make the pittance of half a penny, whatever, for them showing the commercials. But that doesn't stop them from showing the commercials. So I thought, well, I need to get feedback from you guys. Let me know. If you're still seeing a bunch of commercial interruptions, then I need to dig deeper into YouTube's settings and so forth and see if there's a way that I can, if not completely turn it off, at least minimize it, yeah? So please let me know. Are you still seeing a bunch of commercials? If so, then I really need to do deeper research. I probably will anyway, but your emails will encourage me to do so, yeah? So that's a long way of saying that this resource, not just these videos, the podcasts that cost money, the books that I write and I post on the printer site so that you can get either ebooks or print books, the mandala store, the website, and all the free information there. It all costs money, time to create. So I'm completely reliant on your support to keep that growing and to keep it up. Anyway, so all of that, all links below for myriad ways of supporting the resource here. And thank you for all of those of you who have already contributed in so many ways. Namo Myoho Renge Kyo. So today we're talking about Paramita. Buddhist skills, if you will, or more than skills. They're skills that are within the realm of our, well, it's really just creating excellent beings out of ourselves. Good behavior. What is good behavior? And so in Buddhism, good behavior has merit, and we attain something from that good behavior. We don't just do it to please authorities. We do it to grow our self-worth, our self-experience of life to the full, and in the process, helping others. Guess what? That's Bodhisattva. That's all Bodhisattva is learning how to be a good human being, good via the full expression of our potential, and therefore the experience of that potential, inspiring others to aspire to the same. Is that not the definition of Bodhisattva? So Paramita, they changed throughout the history of the teachings because there were different goals for people of different capacity over time. But when we get to the Mahayana and the ultimate Mahayana, the Lotus Sutra, Paramita has a certain concrete lens, if you will, of how we behave, how we course through the world as Bodhisattva. So here we go. In Mahayana, the greater vehicle Buddhism, any of the perfections or transcendental virtues practiced by bodhisattvas, Buddhas to be, in advanced stages of their path toward enlightenment, The 6 virtues or perfections are generosity, morality, perseverance, vigor, meditation, and wisdom. Some lists expand the virtues to 10 by adding skill in the means of helping others, profound resolution to produce enlightenment, perfection of the 10 powers, and practice of transcendent knowledge. All really granular definitions of what we've already discussed in the 6, really. The 10 powers, so let's talk about the 10 powers, of a Buddha, Sanskrit Dasabala, or Tibetan Stobsbku, are powers that are unique to the Buddhas, that are identified in both Pali and Sanskrit sources, where they are described as powers of knowing. They are also called the 10 powers or 10 strengths. The 10 powers are knowing what is possible and what is impossible, knowing the ripening of karma, knowing the various inclinations, knowing the various elements, knowing the supreme and lesser faculties, knowing the paths that lead to all destinations, knowing the concentrations, liberations, absorptions, equilibriums, afflictions, purifications, and abidings, knowing the recollection of past existence, or the past, knowing the cycle of birth and rebirth, and knowing the exhaustion of the defilements. So these are all new sets of words to say the same things. Knowledge in Buddhism is about having actual experience, right? Buddhism is based on reason, logic, and the actual experience of life, the engine of life, yes? So, shall I go on with the 10 paramitas? I dig into them individually. Or should I leave that to a separate? Yeah, that's a separate entry in here. All right, so paramita introduces you to the thinking about how we behave, right? We control our behavior with our minds, but in Bodhisattva, or ultimate Dharma teaching, the Lotus Sutra, we find that our behavior is not a duality with the affect or behavior of others or our surroundings, that our behavior is integral to the behavior and the social fabric of mind. So even though all of these are listed as perfections and skills for each of us individually, you see how all of these are directed in relation to others. That's very important. That's very, very much the core of Mahayana, yeah? And so you can chant and meditate on that, and next video will be the 10 Paramita of Mahayana Buddhism, and we will dig into each one with just a short paragraph. Again, this book is meant to kind of guide you so you don't feel confused as you navigate your study, but it's not meant to be encyclopedic. We teach ourselves via our experience of Buddha mind. So the book isn't meant to teach, it's meant as it's called, a reference to help you to teach you, right? Because only you can prevent forest fires. No, only you can attain Buddhahood. I can't shove it in you, give you a book about it. Only you can use the information you're given to create your own insights and lead you to your Gohanzon mind and open that Buddha eye. Make sense? All right. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your practice. Thank you for your generosity of time, practice, and support. Take care of your health. Keep your practice strong. And, as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.